If weird is good, then this guy must be great because he is the weirdest caller in jungle history. His current claim to fame is making the best first call ever to the show. It's not even close, but I'm sure he would trade that accolade in a heartbeat to be a Smackoff champ. He says he's starving, a starving tiger for a title. Let's find out if that tiger is about to eat. He is appearing in his second Smackoff. Let's get to Southfield. He is Jeff in Southfield. Jeff, you're up.
Thank you for the vine, Jim. Hey, Sean, I'm not saying you're pasty white. I'm just saying if Jeff Van Gundy had a child with Sissy Spacek, that kid would make fun of you. Hey, Sean, you're whiter than Johnny Winter's corpse. But look on the bright side, Sean. If Dracula needs blood and he comes across you, he'll keep on walking. Jim, I'm not saying Sean is fat and bald, but according to his DNA test, Sean is the great-great-grandson of Moby Dick. Jim, I'm against tandem calls, but when an old-school legend asked to be in my call, I couldn't say no. Here he is, the long-lost Jim in Fall River. First of all, please, for the love of God, keep your calls under 5 minutes. Hey, Tom Brady, since when are you Richard Dawson? Seriously, Tom. Well, it might increase your completion percentage. Passing what Robert Kraft has onto your son is not good parenting. Thank you, Jim. Speaking of long-lost legends, I found out where Terrence and Sierra Madre disappeared to all those years. Turns out Terrence watched the movie Tron, where a giant laser transports Jeff Bridges into the world of computer games. Inspired by this, Terrence built his own laser, but instead of having it send him into the world of computer games, Terrence had it send him into the world of computer porn. And can you blame him? How else was Terrence ever going to have sex? Even prostitutes won't sleep with Terrence. And so Terrence stayed in there for years, and he would have stayed in there forever, except Leffen Laguna needed a gimmick to win the Smackoff. And when Leffen Laguna needs a gimmick, other people's considerations don't matter. Jim, I'm against tandem calls, but when the leader of the Jedi Order asked to be in my call, I couldn't say no. Here he is, from a galaxy far, far away, Yoda. If owned by Caleb in Green Bay, the Golden State Warriors were, then called the Golden Corral Warriors, they would be. Thank you, Yoda. Jim, the reason Mark in Boston's so angry is because in response to his Jim Harbaugh tattoo, his wife tattooed her inner thigh with Chris Webber calling time out. Jim, Ira Craig's book has seen a spike in sales since being relisted as toilet paper. Hey, Jim, Jeff in Richmond is so diabetic, if he had starred in the movie Footloose, it would have been called Foot Lost. Hey, Rick in Buffalo, I respect your dedication to a joke, but bro, the glasses, nose, and mustache bit hasn't been funny since the mustache fell off. Yo, Mikey De La Chicken, way to call in 0 times this year, you coward. Jim, let me translate that into Mike's natural dialect. And finally, Jim, hey, Brad and Corona, I see that you parlayed your 5 Smackoff titles into some Cruz Pedregon refrigerator magnets. Damn, that's impressive. Hey, Brad, here's my rendition of the ridiculous crap you've been winning this thing with. Hey there, Marco Yarich. Your eyes are so close together, I'm not sure if you're a human with close-set eyes or a cyclops with a split eye. And last thing, Jim, I want to address that arrogant a-hole who manages Guitar Center Southfield. Hey, loser, in support of your life plan to be the next Eddie Van Halen, I made you a new name tag. It says, "Welcome to Guitar Center. My name is Eddie Plan Phelan."
Jeff in Southfield, weird as he ever was.